Dubai life is flashy. You can have whatever life you want here. You can have it. You can have Lamborghinis. You can have Ferraris. You can have it all.
Even the single guys, the single men
wanted to be as puppy.
They all need to be as puppy side chick. Please.
This is an assumption that the land is filled with milk and honey.
No, it's Gary.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kristin here, and if this is your first time here on my channel,
I think she should do the intro by herself.
It's okay. And if this is the first time here, if this is your first time here on my channel, welcome. Go ahead and click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell as well to get notified when I drop a new video. These two clowns over here are my friends. This is Jeanette.
Unfortunately.
And this is Nyasha. And today we're going to be answering your questions regarding life in Dubai. So I brought these two experts because she's been here for
6 years.
6 years, and she's been here for
3 years.
And I've literally been here for like 1 and some couple of months. So yeah, I needed some experts on this. So we have all your questions down on the phone, and I'm just gonna be asking the questions, and then we're just going to be responding to each one of them. So keep watching to find out what we think. Okay, so question number 1. Actually, so I asked these questions on Instagram story and on the YouTube community. On Instagram and on the YouTube community post, and I got a lot of feedback, so thank you guys for sending me your questions. So the first question is, what's the cost of living like in Dubai, and how favorable is life in Dubai for immigrants, especially black people? So I actually noticed that a lot of people ask questions about like racism and stuff like that in Dubai. Does anyone want to touch on that? Cost of living and life for black people.
Okay, so I'll touch on cost of living. I think rentals are the most expensive.
Financial
Rent is the most expensive. I feel like that's the most expensive cost.
So I think your rent would take like, so for let's put it into context. So like if you earn 10,000 dirhams a month, which is basically like $1 million naira. The currency is bad. $1 million naira, 10,000 dirhams.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you earn that much, then your rent is roughly around like 3,000 of that per month.
So like 30%
of your And the thing is, the difference is, even if you earn like 7,000 a month, for example, your rent is still gonna be around 3,000 on like a minimum for you to live in affordable, like not affordable, a decent life, to get a nice place that you actually like. And then racism, black people.
Listen. I feel like we're about to get something deep here.
Okay.
Hashtag Black Lives Matter, just saying. However, no matter where we go, they're always gonna hate on the melanin.
Yeah.
It's just about how you position yourself in life, type of stuff you're willing to accept, things you are not willing to take, and you keep it moving.
Yeah.
But I think racism is everywhere.
Her question specifically was, how favorable is life for black people? Like, so is it easy to migrate to Dubai, and would you then come here and be living like a cleaner, or like, like...
No, it still goes back to how you position yourself. If you are a person where you know that, okay, I'm a very ambitious individual, you position yourself in a place of ambition, like you won't settle.
There's opportunities.
There's opportunities for black, white, Indian, albino, whatever color you are, as long as you know how to package yourself.
Hey, packaging. By the way, she's not Nigerian. You think that she's Nigerian? She's not. She's trying to be Nigerian, but she's not.
Do you hear that? You're a wannabe.
One of my ancestors must be Nigerian.
Hey. Yeah. Okay, so I hope that answers the question. But also, like, it's not just job-wise. I think there are loads of Nigerians here who are doing like makeup, and also doing like hair, and also doing like their own cooking businesses and stuff like that. I think it's decent as long as you're able to,
I know quite a few Nigerians, actually black people, that are doing pretty well for themselves, better than most white people. Just saying.
take Jeanette's word for it, guys. Okay, moving on to the next question. When is the best time of the year to visit Dubai? And how can one plan a vacation to Dubai on limited funds but still get the best out of it?
Ladies' night.
Hey. I think the best time of the year, I'd say, is like November, December.
Yeah.
Because of the weather. Because you think Dubai, you think, oh, I want to go to the beaches, I want to do the water theme parks and all of those things.
Party.
So we call it winter, but technically the weather is around what? Like it's
20.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice weather. The sun is still out right now.
Come in the summer, you will hate it. You will
boiling.
never come back.
Guys, your shoes will melt.
It's 43 degrees outside.
Yeah. So
yeah. And then limited funds. Not just ladies' night though.
Dera.
Yeah.
If you want
so
to
that's the
be
thing with
big
Dubai.
baller.
I feel like you're gonna have expensive things, you're gonna have cheap things. It's really up. Everything is here. If you want to be like lavish and like balling and whatever, you can spend a pretty coin. You know what I mean? But then if you're also somebody who is on a budget, there are cheaper options. You might have to go a little bit further to get it. But even like hotels, so there's gonna be hotels in the Palm, there's gonna be hotels in Dera. The prices are gonna be different. It's really up to you. If you know, just find where your budget fits.
Are you coming to have fun or you want to flex for the gram?
Yeah,
That's the
I mean, the person that asked this question, I think she is married with children.
Then
yeah.
hit me up. This is my line of business.
I'll put her IG. You can contact her. She's actually into like planning everything, not just events. And you know, HR. She loves you guys. Everything. So hit her up. I'll put her IG handle below.
I am your socket.
Okay, so as an immigrant in Dubai, is there any cultural similarities or shock?
I think like for me personally,
when you moved, I think that's what she's asking for.
Yeah, for me it wasn't a shock because I grew up. Well, I went to school with a lot of Middle Eastern children. So moving to Dubai, it wasn't like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It was more like, don't do what they do in Sex and the City. That's all they said to me. No, but everybody has watched Sex and the City.
True.
So it was like, that was like the only thing. And it's also a matter of, you know, people just talk at the end of the day. Because I heard a lot of things about Dubai before I moved to Dubai.
Yeah.
And then I got here and I'm like,
it's not that bad.
She's wearing a mini skirt.
Yeah.
And I was told they're not allowed.
Yeah.
Oh, her breast is out.
You
And
know.
I said, how come they're holding hands?
Yeah. No, Dubai is very multicultural and it's also a tourist destination. So you're going to be coming across people from different places. So I feel like when you hear Middle East and you're thinking, oh my gosh, strict Muslim country, you have to cover. And then you come here and it's so international, like so international. As an Emirate, you're going to be getting Europeans, Americans, Africans. So really, I feel like it's, the shock for me was that it wasn't as bad as I thought.
No, exactly. Yeah. I agree. Because for me, I left all my short stuff back home. Yeah. And I came with all these jeans that I never wear and all these midi dresses. Exactly. And I'm like, wait, what? People wear shorts here? I think the thing is, obviously, if you're in like places like Dubai Mall and stuff like that, and you're too exposed, like your boobs are hanging out, then you're gonna get a card fine for it.
Actually, that happened to me. I went to Dera City Center. I think it was like in 2016, and I was wearing this little short skirt, and I went to buy perfume, and the security came up to me and he's like,
"Sorry, ma'am, your skirt is too short."
Yeah. And I looked at him and I was like, "Okay." And he said,
"No, you're not allowed to wear skirts this short in the mall. So you need to leave or go to the store and buy a new one."
Oh, luckily, this British lady was walking up and she was wearing little tiny shorts.
What about her?
Because she doesn't have a booty. Is it because I'm black?
So I said to him, call her first. We will live together.
Yeah.
And then the security was like, okay, what are you doing in the mall? I was like, I'm literally just buying perfume from this shop. And then he's like, okay, buy your perfume and the nearest exit is just down there. Go through that nearest exit.
He's lucky it's God that saved him, because this one, she's a nutcase. Like, she would have helped him.
I was with a client, so I couldn't be disrespectful to her. I was just like, you're lucky today is a good day because for me, I've got time.
Hey.
Loads.
Okay, next question. I heard Dubai is a very beautiful but small country. How true is that?
It's false.
It's not a country.
First of all,
We are not a country. We
Why
are
is
a
that a
city.
country?
yeah, so the country is called the United Arab Emirates, so the UAE, and we are based in Dubai, which is a city in Dubai. So the other cities like Abu Dhabi and
Sharjah,
Ajman.
exactly. So
7 of them.
but would you say Dubai is a small city
No,
compared to the others? Which is the biggest city?
I think Abu Dhabi is the biggest.
because it's the capital.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, in
It's
total, would you say the UAE is a small country?
No, I think it's pretty huge.
Yeah,
pretty
I agree.
big. I mean,
There's a
if
lot
you're
of land
factoring- yeah.
that hasn't been,
And there's so
built
many
on.
places like for me that I haven't been to within the UAE, other Emirates.
Yeah.
This
So,
year, 6
I'd
years,
say
I
it's-
think I've only been to 3.
Yeah,
I've
I'd
been
say
to
it's
two,
pretty
Dubai
big.
and Abu Dhabi, guys.
And I've been to more than that.
Why did you now say Dubai? You don't even bother. Just say you've been to one.
Because you
Abu
live
Dhabi. You live in Dubai. It
I've
does
been
not count.
to Dubai, it counts.
here.
Okay, so I heard a man and woman must not walk together on the streets of Dubai holding hands except they're married. Is that true?
Me,
False.
even if I don't like you. For the fact that they've said it's not allowed, me, I'm okay around holding hands. False.
It's
False.
not true. It's not true. Actually, we see a lot of PDA
Yeah.
out and about. Like, it's
Yeah.
normal stuff. Guys,
The only time it's not allowed is during Ramadan.
Yeah, but that's like a holy
And
month. People are fasting.
It's literally
just being respectful.
30 days, and you just have to be respectful. It's the way you dress,
Yeah.
the way you interact, the holding hands, public PDA. I mean,
Yeah.
guys, and besides, it's too hot to be outside holding hands.
yeah. I mean, it's too
Hold hands
outside,
in
it's
your
too hot.
house.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. The same person says, I heard Nigerians are not allowed to have bank accounts here. Oh!
Wow.
I wouldn't know. I'm not Nigerian.
Now you're in Nigeria.
You are the
I think
expert
I'm
in this
best
one.
to answer this question. If you go and watch my previous video, which I will link up top right now, I discussed how long it took me to get a bank account
Yeah.
in this country.
It was a
And
struggle.
literally, it was because of my nationality. And it's not because Nigerians in general are not allowed to have bank accounts. It's just because of what our people came here and they did.
Yeah.
So they robbed a bank or they robbed some foreign
Yeah.
exchange place and took some
So
money.
now they have to be strict.
I mean, they're paying for it, right? I think they basically put them in prison, life
Yeah.
imprisonment or something like that, and they're not letting them go back to Nigeria. But long and short of it is they're now being more precautious. And actually, I'm pretty sure it's worse now with this whole hush puppy situation.
It is.
Yeah, that's a
Yo!
Like now that's just made everything
But
worse,
there are even
so.
questions about the hush puppy thing. But yeah, no, it's not that Nigerians are not, like, they don't state it explicitly that you're not. But most Nigerians struggle to get bank accounts.
They
Which
give
is
you the longest runaround.
literally, it took me like what, almost 2 months or something like that.
Yeah.
And
I
even-
think it takes a even more.
Even another
longer.
Nigerian in my company, like that was there before me, he still only could get a Standard Chartered account, and that's because there's a Standard Chartered in Nigeria. That was the only reason why they were able to even open
So
up for him.
it's
So
hard.
apparently, guys have it worse off than we do, but
I know
Yeah.
someone, it took him 9 months. It was 9.5 months. It was
Wow.
almost a
No,
year.
it's quite a process. It's really.
yeah.
And they send you back, and they don't explicitly say we
They
can't
don't say
open
no.
it. They say no, it's under process. Then you go, then you come, then they say bring
Exactly.
this and that. So they frustrate you.
Yeah, so my account manager was pretty calm and he was just like, ma'am, it's okay, it's just gonna take time, it's fine, there's no
Yeah.
issues or whatever. So I just knew that, okay, I'll just wait.
It's
So-
more easier if you like use an international bank.
Yeah.
That's recognized in Nigeria.
Mm.
But if you want to use like one of the local banks, it's a bit harder.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not like for us Zimbabweans, we have that part.
Oh, shut up. Shut
Please
up.
don't jinx us. Okay, they might start.
Soon
Stop it.
somebody will come here and mess up
we don't have
everything
any
for you
hashtags.
guys. Funny enough, the next question says, since hush puppy issue, how has business/employment been in Dubai for Nigerians? Can I just say something? I'll put a picture here right now. I saw this picture of this job thing, like a search, like what do you call it? Job
Yeah.
the job
an
description.
yeah, a job advert, yeah,
Advert,
description. And they basically said Africans
Except
except Nigeria.
Yeah, I have a friend, but I mean, it's not really job market. I have a friend in Nigeria who was supposed to travel to come here, and then they couldn't give him a visa, and they said at this moment, because of blah blah blah, we can't issue. So I think it's affected even more Nigerians who are outside who want to come. Those who are already in the system, maybe not as much.
Well, what do you have to say about those in the system?
It's also an issue for the ones that are already in the system, because if your visa is expiring or it has expired, they are not renewing it.
Oh,
Even if you're still employed?
even if you're employed. Okay, I don't know.
I had one of my friends message me today in the morning, and I was literally online looking at it, and I'm like, but they said you have until October. And then we now called our PRO, and our PRO was like, yeah, but that seems to be the case. They're not renewing any Nigerian visas at the moment.
Wow.
And it's worse off because most of them are on visit visa or tourist visa. And then they had the extension until
because of the
December.
COVID.
I mean, that I understand the visit visa.
No, but I mean working
Because
visas.
if you're working and you have a job and your company is vouching for you,
No,
and
I don't
saying
think-
they're sponsoring you, why wouldn't they renew?
I don't
mean,
think it
know.
affects the
I'm
ones
just-
that already
yeah,
have working visas, but I think
But
if
if
you
it's on renewal process.
Yeah. I
It
mean,
may
it's
be
definitely affected. though.
slower,
Like, it's-
or they'll just automatically tell you for this nationality we're not doing it, because they have a list of nationalities that they're not issuing visas to. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, thanks Hush Puppy.
guys, you know why it's so bad, this Hush Puppy situation, is that he didn't steal money from the UAE government, but he was hiding. He basically pissed off the United States, which is our king of the entire world, and then was hiding in the UAE, which is worse off. So like technically,
so now the UAE has to show that
yeah,
they're in solidarity.
they're doing something. Yeah.
Nobody wants to piss
Now
off
a
daddy.
whole nationality is just
We don't
messed
want to
up
make
because
daddy
of
mad,
one
because when we
person.
make daddy mad, we all suffer. Us, the
Exactly.
babies, we suffer.
Okay, so the next question, what are the cheaper things in Dubai, and would you advise anyone to settle in Dubai?
No.
But you've been here 6 years,
And so
so why don't you advise people to settle in
they did
Dubai?
not send me. I use my own fee to come to Dubai. Now I cannot leave.
No,
Cheaper
regarding settlement, no, let me start with the
Okay.
settlement. One thing you must know is you can never become a citizen.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking settlement in terms of becoming a citizen, it's not like Canada or the
Wait,
UK or
yeah,
the US
you can't
where
do
you
that.
can work many years and then become a citizen. It doesn't
Yeah.
work like that here. Even as a woman, if you marry an Emirati, you're not a
You're not a
citizen.
citizen.
Your children will be
Not you.
Emiratis, but you would always
You'll
have
forever
a
be
visa.
from your nationality. You have to renew it every 3 years. So it's like you're always going to feel that you are a visitor
Exactly.
here.
Exactly.
So I don't know.
Yeah. So in terms of actually settling, no, we always say
It's
that
temporary.
Dubai is like exactly.
Yeah.
It's a temporary
And
place.
when you stop working, you have to leave. So you're, as long as you're still working and you're still employed, because your visa is
It's
attached
tied,
to your
yeah.
that. The minute you stop working, like when you retire and stuff, bye bye, back to your country.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dubai is a transit country. I'm
Yeah.
still transiting.
Yeah. 6
I-
years
I-
and
I-
still transiting.
You end up staying longer than anticipated.
I may,
but
listen, I came to Dubai and I was like, okay, 3 years, and then after 3 years, I'll either move to the States or I'll move to Australia. I'm still deciding. I might just move back to Zimbabwe.
No. It can't
No,
be that
because
bad.
my brain is not working. I've gone 3 years over the time I had given myself.
True.
and you're not even making any plans to leave yet.
None.
So which means from the time
Except
you now
from
start
the
planning,
dreams.
it's going to. Oh yeah, did I tell you I dreamt that she was leaving?
And she was so angry because she. I
Oh yeah,
know
you
I'm-
told me.
She didn't say but
No,
Yeah.
she's not leaving
So
anywhere.
in terms of settling, no, because like that's what we're saying. At the end of the day, once you're not working, you're gonna have to leave anyway. So we don't know if you can settle temporarily.
Yeah.
And what was the other part?
Cause what are the cheaper things in Dubai?
Ladies' night.
Okay, let me explain. I think I explained it in my vlog already. If you haven't watched my vlog, I'm linking it here now. But ladies' nights are basically free drinks for ladies. So in some places it's 3 free drinks, some places 5 free drinks, some places unlimited.
I only do unlimited.
Hey, look at her.
Yeah.
She actually gets the best deals. Like
So
But yeah, so the cheapest thing is that for as a lady, you are able
Like
to get free
entertainment
drinks,
is free.
like
And for the
alcoholic,
men,
non-alcoholic.
for the men, if you talk to me nicely, I'll tell you where to get the men's night was.
Hey, some
Well,
places have equals nights.
I only tell my VIP clients.
Besides that, what else is cheap? Are electronics cheap?
No, I think they're pretty much
I think
the
it's
same.
based what you're comparing them to.
It
I think
depends.
if you're comparing to Zim, things like phones and things like that is cheaper here.
Yeah.
'Cause
Really?
people- yeah.
Phones, computers,
Like
laptops,
electronic
fridges.
things. Because people
Actually,
get them
you know
here.
what?
You think that you
Honest.
find cheaper brands, or do you mean like
No, I can buy
cheaper
them
to buy.
Samsung.
Oh,
Yeah.
Samsung in Dubai will cost me way less
Yeah.
in Dubai
Because
than
people
it would
in
Zim.
Zim get stuff here, like in Dela,
Yeah,
and then
and
they
go
resell.
back to
Yeah.
buy.
So electronics.
So
to
even-
sell. Sorry.
Actually, even the only thing that's cheap in my country is hair.
It's hair.
Hair.
But you told me hair is cheaper here.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Only the difference is the one in Zimbabwe is fake. The one here
So of course we want the real one. That's cheap.
who's looking at all of that?
You, the one on your head, is not real.
No, I'll start catching
Uh-huh.
if I wear fake.
Maybe it depends with which country. I wouldn't know in Nigeria. In Zim, things are expensive.
Yeah, no, in Zim things are expensive.
Because
Everyone
people are
buys
getting them from
fridges,
here and
appliances
stuff. Yeah.
from here. And
But
then,
I wouldn't know, maybe in Nigeria it's...
I mean, to ship stuff from Dubai to Zim with the shipping companies, it
It's
will
like
cost you like
$100.
$100.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't delved into that area. But if they say it's cheaper than Zimbabwe, then maybe it is.
Yeah.
But to be fair, their currency is.
But then, to be
But
honest,
it's-
we walk around with wheelbarrows with money inside.
Yeah.
So,
So I guess it
it's
would
kind of
depend.
debatable.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think it depends on
Where you are.
on
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it true that a single lady cannot migrate to Dubai to work?
I'm single.
And I work.
I was single when I moved here, so that's false.
So, I don't have a ring on my
Yeah,
finger.
false. So I think it's like if you have a job, if you get a job, no, you can come without a job.
I came
Actually,
without
no, that's false. Period.
Single guys.
What is it like finding a job in Dubai as an immigrant?
Stop advertising yourself.
What is it like finding a job in Dubai as an immigrant?
Dubai is, it's,
I wouldn't know. I
what is
couldn't
the
do
word?
my job.
Expat. It's friendly towards expats. A lot of people that work here are immigrants.
However,
So
it's a very competitive
yeah.
expat industry.
There's a lot of
So you need
expats.
to be the creme de la creme
Mm-hmm.
of the pack.
yeah,
Yeah.
I am speaking from HR perspective.
yeah.
You cannot come here and say, "Oh, I'm a financial what do you
Analyst.
call yourself?"
Financial analyst.
Mm.
What do you call yourself?
I don't call myself. What are you talking about?
Financial analyst.
A financial whatever.
Yeah.
You show up and
Then you just
you
chill.
only have high school
Mm.
certificate.
Mhm.
Uncle, auntie.
Because you're not dealing with,
Not
it's an
right.
international thing. So you're dealing with people
From all
across-
over the world.
Yeah.
You can legit have a waitress that has an MBA.
Mm.
And you can legit have a financial analyst that has a high school diploma.
Yeah.
You need
So
to sell yourself.
You need to be able to market yourself. If you're holding an MBA, okay, fine, I get it. Because when I first moved to Dubai, I got a job where I could get a visa in the country.
Mhm.
Because it's the thing is, I've noticed a lot of people, they come into Dubai with this little head mentality that when I get to Dubai, I'm gonna be a director.
Oh yeah, no. Directors back home, directors here.
I
two
want to be
different kind of
the
things.
director of World Bank Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you get into Dubai and you are a toilet cleaner.
Okay,
And
no,
you're-
that's
and you're
too
asking
far.
yourself-
Not a toilet
Are you
cleaner.
And
a
you're
toilet
asking
cleaner?
yourself,
A sales rep, for example.
and you're asking,
stop
don't
the
mind them,
toilets.
don't mind them.
No, because
I know people that have MBA and they are bussing tables in Dubai.
who?
No, to be honest, there are a lot of
No,
people
but you know what
that
I
come
think
into
as
Dubai
well.
And I think that makes it sound very much
Let
like the
me-
US or the UK.
let me land.
Okay.
You guys caught me in midway. I've not landed. Let's
Sorry,
let
ma.
me land.
Sorry.
People come into Dubai with a high-rise expectation, and then you get to Dubai and you're disappointed when you don't get what it is you want. I came into Dubai with a basic job. I was a receptionist in a hotel.
I didn't know
I
this.
I didn't study to be a receptionist.
Of course, yeah.
I have got 2 degrees, 4 diplomas, and certificates to my name.
You know,
go
to
Right.
China.
I came.
Receptionist, toilet
I mean, how much was my salary?
It was not
To
the
be
same as
honest.
a toilet cleaner.
I mean,
No, I get what you're saying though.
Yeah.
So it's not about,
easy.
No, it's pretty much the same as a cleaner, not toilet. I don't know about
Yeah,
toilet.
I was the front
But
desk
because
cleaner.
cleaners, they give them accommodation, they give them
I was
everything.
getting accommodation, I was
Okay,
getting
okay.
food, I was getting transportation, and
Yeah.
my salary was like
Chicken change.
even chicken. I'm talking about chicken. I'm talking about beans.
It's competitive, and I feel like I've noticed this
Yeah.
with a lot of people that I know personally back home. They think it's easy. Like they think
No.
I don't. They go on what is it called, Indeed.com and whatever, and they see all this financial analyst 50K, this, and they think, oh my god, so many jobs. There's also so many people looking for the jobs,
Exactly.
and it's competitive. And also, I feel like it's also a little bit of luck, guys, because you have some people who have the same experience, same qualifications as you, who start from the bottom. Then others are lucky.
The most important thing is, what is your selling point? You must have a selling point.
Yeah.
And that's the mistake everyone, like, we sit through interviews,
It's
people
not enough
walk
to just
in
have your
with like,
papers.
oh yeah, I've got a PhD in this, and I said, okay, who PhD in?
Exactly.
Like,
No, exactly. If the person is
Because
not
I
able to
think
sell
that-
themselves,
because I was telling you earlier on about the guy in our company who, yeah, that one. 'Cause-
you want to share the.
no, because we know someone that, well, in my company, for example, he's very good at what he does, but
He doesn't have
he doesn't have any qualification.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
yeah,
the
yeah.
same position someone else applied for, and they've got like degree in engineering, degree in science.
It's
degree
very
in
much
this.
about results.
But
what you can
when
do
you now see
practically.
the person and you see, okay, you've worked in this company and you've moved like 20,000 times, like 10 times within the past 3 years, why are you moving? What growth have you had in each company? It's also like, it's not about, people look at this, and I always tell, like, I've got friends who are like, oh no, after like 6 months I'm gonna leave the job, and I'm like, recruiters look at these things. These things
Why
are
you
important
moving? What's wrong
because
with
we look at it and we're like, okay, you worked in this company for 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough, it was your first job, we get it. But then you moved to this one and you were only there for 4 months. So why did you work 6 months and then come back to 4 months, and then you now move to another company and now you're looking for another job?
It looks like
It
you're
shows
not.
us
Yeah.
that you are not, number one, stable,
Yeah.
number two, reliable. You're not trustworthy, because tomorrow you can work for us for 2 months
And
just
then
like,
leave.
Because
Yeah.
it can't
I
be
don't
all
wanna
these
get-
companies that have something wrong.
Exactly. So it's not also about your academics. It's more of, how do you market yourself and how is your experience working in your advantage?
Yeah.
If you have a company you've worked for 6 months or less, don't put it on your CV. You did not work there.
Yeah.
You were just a part of the furniture. Leave it out.
Yeah.
It looks bad. It looks terrible. We had like a couple of months ago, where people are putting in things that they've worked in. No one cares.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just say you had a bad choice. It was a bad decision, and you got there and you didn't like it. Oh, I worked there. It was only like for my probation. After my probation, I decided that I didn't want to. No, you didn't decide. They didn't want you.
And guys, another thing I wanted to state is the employers here, they actually want you to do work. Like, you know, back home, like in Nigeria, you can say I work,
Yeah.
but then you go to your office and you just sit
then
around
you have
watching
Facebook,
YouTube
yeah.
videos
No,
and
not
chatting
here,
on
please.
Facebook. Here, they want every
work.
single penny that they're paying you. They need to see
Yeah.
the time for it.
So it's all about results, and you need to because then now even if you get the good job, you're not gonna keep it if you're just
Exactly.
you
And
need
they
to work
fire
for it.
easily because there's so many other people also
because there's
waiting to
20
take the
people
job.
out there who are just as qualified. So you
and
need
willing
it's
to
about
collect
results.
less than what you
Yeah,
want.
Exactly.
So it's about your selling point. Like, what is it that you're bringing to the table that
Yeah.
will make us say, oh, okay, this was an investment. This is an investment to the company. And you yourself, you can see yourself, okay, no problem. I'll stay with my company A for like 3-4 years because I actually enjoy. And at the end of the day, it also has to be something that you enjoy doing. Because there's no point in waking up every day and just, by the way, I'll go work.
Yeah.
And I mean, we all have one, at least like 1, 2, maybe the whole week.
Yeah, we have like
We have days.
You
days
have
like
those
that.
days.
Yeah.
You need to justify
But-
your salary.
Yeah.
Why are you there? Why
But
are
you need to
being
also
paid?
wake up every day and be like, okay, or even, you don't have to wake up and feel like going. But after work, when you get back home, you have to feel like,
I work.
Yeah.
today I did the things that needed to
Yeah.
get the things done to
Yeah.
do the things, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And life will move on. But yeah, it's about your selling point. Guys, selling
Yeah.
point is not just relationship wise, it's about, you know,
So, have you experienced any form of racism? So let's go around. Have
in
you?
Dubai.
Yeah, in Dubai.
I don't think so. I mean,
Wow, I want you.
wait, actually no, wait, sorry, I just thought about that. So there's gonna be like individuals who are racist. You know what I mean? Like in terms of like what she was saying, where you go to a mall and they treat you differently, where you go into a shop and they treat you differently, when you go to
That is racism.
Yeah.
What's she talking?
yeah, no, as in I haven't
Yeah,
thought about
yeah,
it
yeah.
from that. So
Okay.
from that point of view, where like you can tell, like even taxi drivers, the way they speak to you and the way they speak to like white people, whatever, is very different. In terms of like, but at the end of the day, those are also individuals.
Especially when you have groceries.
Yeah.
Shopping.
They don't
Come
help
from the
you.
mall. When it's a white person,
They
they'll
come
even-
down.
they'll
Yeah.
open all the
Yeah.
doors for the person to enter.
Yeah, so that day-to-day racism is there. Like
Yeah.
when it's just individuals. And I feel like even from black people, when you go to certain places and the bouncers are black, the white people, they go in, they're fine with them. When you go in and you're black, it's let's see what's in your bag, let's see what's in this, let's see what's in. And I feel like we do that to ourselves as well. Like, so yeah, that's, yes.
It's got time to be discussing. things.
For me, I don't even know which bouncer. I don't even know this story.
Yes,
but-
no, it's happened.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
will look at you and say, the one that you let in. Tell it.
Exactly. Because they're black, I will be like, hello. Is it because
and
I'm
the
black?
thing is, I'm
Is
not
it
trying
for me?
to say it.
To a
Is it
black
because
person,
I'm black?
exactly.
Yeah.
Period. For me, it was when I initially moved here, when I was house hunting. Like an agent or like a landlord was like outrightly tell me, show me your
Yeah.
passport, and I'll be like, I'll show them, and because it was Nigerian, they'll be like, sorry, we don't accept Nigerians. Oh, or like in job, or like in when you're looking on Dubizzle, like Dubizzle is the housing
classified,
site,
yeah.
like you can
You
look
say, like,
through
no
to find
Africans.
apartments and stuff, and they'll be like, Westerners only, no Africans. Africans, all Africans except Nigerians, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's how I really experienced it.
So this
And
is why
then
I said no.
this is,
Sorry,
uh,
guys. I was going
Pre
mad.
Hush Puppy, by the way.
Yeah, this is like
Yeah.
2018, guys. This was 2018 when I first moved here. So
And also salaries. are
yes,
paid,
yes,
different according to your passport. So
According
it's
to
not because of your race, it's because of your passport. So if you're black and you have a British passport or an American passport, you're going to get paid more than me with a Zimbabwean passport.
Exactly. So I
And
wouldn't really
that's
say it's racism
Yeah,
per
it's
se. It's a nationality
passport
thing,
thing.
which is still falling under
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
but no one is gonna spit at you because you're black. That's American.
Yeah, they're not
behavior,
gonna.
to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. They're not gonna say, "Oh,
Hashtag
you
Black
can't
Lives
come
Matter
here."
only works in America.
But yeah,
But the way you're
basically.
treated is definitely different.
Yeah. What's
So
your
it's-
experience?
We have time.
Like, how much time do you
Okay, one. Have you ever experienced it? Yes.
Ooh,
Give us
shit.
one example that we haven't already mentioned.
Racism. But you mentioned most of them, actually.
Yeah. So it's basically the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like at work.
Yeah.
Not in my current company. My current company. I think that
Just in case my boss is watching.
I love my job.
I personally to think that my bosses like black chicks.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
racism is there.
We ain't what?
It's there.
Yeah, it's there. I mean, I feel like it's there everywhere. I don't know how these people are ever gonna move forward past this
No,
nationality
I
thing.
fought with
but
someone because of racism. Like it was a verbal.
I was about to say physical.
she said fought.
Yeah,
Show
no, it's
down.
there. Racism is there.
Like me
Because-
and my mouth when it comes to speaking, because growing up, it happened a lot of girls at my school.
Your school was just put on blast actually on Instagram a few weeks ago in high school.
Oh, for what?
Yeah, racism.
No,
Oh, wow.
We went through it. I mean, I went through it, like it still haunts me to this day.
You want to be like hashtag
My
of the school.
my student counselor,
What is the name of this school?
Girls College.
Girls college.
Hashtag girls college.
My student counselor refused to help me with uni
Whoa.
because she said people like you cannot afford to go to schools like this, and even if you can, your parents usually you guys will drop out anyway. And then one girl like that came and she was like, with the same brochure, I'd like to go to this school, blah blah blah. Okay, y'all know, because of the way you play like your sports and all of that, I can let you know about the scholarships. Come and sit down. And I stood there and I was like,
Wow.
this heifer has the nerve. So to this day, that thing still haunts me. So when I started working in the company I was working, before the company I was working in Hey Boss.
Not the current.
Before.
Okay, just to clear that
Before
up.
you get fired.
Me and this guy, we got into it. This guy was so rude. He hit me with that's the problem with you people. And I was like, whose people?
Yeah.
Which people?
Like, let me get my energy.
And I was like, I literally looked at him and I was like, you know what? I'm never disrespectful to my elders.
Mm-hmm.
He's literally only like 3 or 4 years older than me. I'm not disrespectful to my elders, and you're my boss. But today, I'll give you the opportunity to take it back. I will not take it back. I
Where
was
was he
like,
from?
Pakistan.
Of course.
And I was like, and then one of the security guards came and stood between him. He was looking at me and he was, Jeanette, just calm down. Let it go. And I was like, let it go. He said, me and my people. And then he now told me, you guys like to act like animals. Yeah. It just went like, ooh. I was ready to go, and then he told me we act like animals and we act ghetto. And then it just went exit stage left from there.
What a wow.
I got a warning letter, which meant I lost service charge that month. And the following month, I moved to a different department, but in the same company.
Wow. Okay, like we said initially, it's individuals, right? Because it's a mix of many people from different countries, and people have their own backgrounds and differences, and so they come with their own mentalities of things. So the UAE can't necessarily impose stuff on people because everyone still has your own passport from your home country, so it's not like you're a citizen. You get what I mean? So the next question is Nigerian food expensive?
Wow.
Wait, just for context, the reason why I'm laughing is because that was the only question she saw earlier and she was about to start tackling it. So now we're giving her the floor. Jeanette, hit him with it.
Cook at your house. Firstly,
Don't
don't you know how to cook? No, this has to be a guy. It was a guy that asked this question.
I actually don't know. I just wrote all the
Don't
questions
worry.
out.
Uncle, let me help you, eh?
It could be an auntie.
No, it's an uncle. It can't be an. I refuse to think my sisters will ask his Nigerian food.
Yeah, it could have been a
Don't try to cook
guy or
Indomie.
Maybe.
Indomie is not food though.
It is. If you know, there's that Indomie that went to boarding school.
The one you put everything in,
Like the one that you put
onions
shrimp,
and
tomatoes,
tomatoes.
you
Look
know.
at that.
But this one was the boy. Nigerian food in Dubai. It's cooked by foreigner chefs. So
Uh-huh.
it does not
Yeah.
classify
As Nigerian.
food.
But then, like I said, we have like Nigerian people
Aunties.
who are cooking out of their homes and running
Yeah.
businesses, kind of thing. And they'll obviously charge it at whatever price they want to charge
Because
it at.
also it's I mean, they're not gonna have a lot of competition. So
Yeah.
if I know I'm the only one selling it, I'm obviously gonna charge more because you have no choice but to buy
Yeah.
from
So
me.
I think your question should have been: are they other restaurants or people that sell food? Not to ask, is it expensive?
They are African restaurants.
Because one plate of egusi in Kiza is 130 dirhams.
I bought jollof rice and assorted meat, and I got complimentary puff puff. I paid 16,500 naira, just
Just to put it in
165 dirhams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
cook at home.
puff puff is not 500 naira, guys. It's 5 dirhams.
Why couldn't you make your own puff puff?
You know, I mean, I've made puff puff before, but you know, luxury
Yeah.
life. Like, oh, you can cook. Yeah.
For
She tried my puff
She's
puff.
my puff puff.
for
For me.
Southern African people, puff puff, I'm a queen.
My fat cook.
My favorite.
You guys have it?
Yes.
I didn't know that
Or we
actually.
have a different name, puff puff. We
And you
call
eat it plain like that, or you have it with
yeah.
different things?
I eat mine with like tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hi guys, we're just taking a little break now. We're back.
Okay.
Okay, so the next question: why does the working week start from Sunday instead of Monday, like most parts of the world?
I've been proven wrong before we went into it.
Because Muslims worship on Friday.
So she was arguing with us.
Yeah.
No, before
I don't argue.
Before
I don't argue.
before the camera stopped recording, she was fully
And then she
arguing.
went on Google.
Wait,
And then realized that Muslim countries actually,
Yes.
Sunday to Thursday is the working
Muslims,
week.
the Sabbath for, I don't know if it's called Sabbath. It's just called Sabbath if they're
Do I
Muslims.
look like she's going to
The day that they worship.
It's on a Friday.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
No, because they're Sabbath.
Wow.
Okay, sorry guys. Because Muslims worship on Friday. So
Let
the
them
Christians
shoot
here
themselves in the foot.
also go to church on
Friday, yeah.
Except if you're Catholic, most Catholics still go on Sunday
Because there's like mass every day.
because they are rebellious.
Auntie.
Okay, so this one was actually from.
you're Catholic.
They didn't even see what was going on
I'm
here.
like, oh.
She's Catholic.
Yeah.
Yeah, apologize.
Oh yeah, apologize. Auntie, apologize. Oh, I mean apologize.
Apologize.
I'm sorry.
Next question, please.
Next question. This is an assumption that the land is filled with milk and honey.
No, it's Gary. Gary peanuts.
But also
Oh
drink
my
with that milk and
God.
It's
honey.
missing sugar. You know, like when you eat Gary with peanuts and doesn't have sugar, it's harsh to the throat. That's what this land is like. Day your day, make a day my day. Manage.
She's not Nigerian. I swear she's not Nigerian, you guys. And finally, another assumption. This person said, Shebi, they said, no jobs.
Sounds like Ruby. Sounds like Ruby. Her favorite
Oh
word
my
is
God.
Shebi. They said.
No, but we already answered that question. So finally, the last question is, lastly, they said it's the home of Nigerian Yahoo boys. Yahoo means fraud.
No, Malaysia. You want to make it in Yahoo? Go to Asia.
I mean, I feel like now because Hush Puppy was caught, you're going to think that because there's so many of them, but no.
I mean, to be
I
honest,
feel
you
like-
wouldn't know, right?
Yeah.
And if I'm being honest, I probably, and I mean, I've been in Dubai. Even
longest.
there, both of them put together are still not enough.
You
You
know.
need maybe 2 more people. Just say
Control yourself.
it's the truth.
Like this girl.
The truth is painful. Manager. But yeah, I've been in Dubai long enough, and I know more legit
Nigerians
Nigerians
than Yahoo boys.
than I do Yahoo boys.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people And stop all these ones that are fake real estate. There are actually Nigerians that are legit in real estate. Like the guy that was helping me look for a house, he's Nigerian.
Yeah.
But he
You're
works
not
in
he
he works in an actual real estate company. And mind you, when I'm looking for people to help me with stuff, because I don't trust people very easily, I'm on LinkedIn looking for you on LinkedIn. I'm on Google googling you.
Yeah.
So
I
there's
want
a
to
lot
know-
of genuine.
I want to know who your
People.
mother is, who your father is, how many brothers you have, which village you're
I
from.
don't know why I'm friends with
So
her.
that's tomorrow. In case. I know where to find you.
I'll find you.
I will
So
find
come
you.
for
But
you.
honestly,
And when I do,
honestly, like the only reason why we know Hush Puppy is because he was flaunting so much on Instagram, and everyone was like, okay, he's not actually doing any work or whatever.
guys,
If
we
someone was a Yahoo,
secretly
I
all
probably
need to
wouldn't
be Ash
know.
Papi's girlfriend though. Don't let them lie to you. We all secretly, you know, like when you can't see how someone's making their money, but the money is there, and you also have to be wearing Louis Vuittons and MA handbag, what, private jet living. Me also. Guys, we all want to be about that life. Please, don't let people fool you.
Oh
in this
my
street.
goodness.
Maybe not her.
Thank you.
She's married. Hi, Kenny.
I'm an angel.
Hi, Kenny. Our wife.
You see how
This is our wife. But the rest of us, all the single ladies, even the single guys, all the single men,
Wanted to be Ash Papi.
they all need to be Ash Papi side chick. Please, don't mind them.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say it's the home of Yahoo Boys. No.
yeah.
I mean, you find genuine people and you find Yahoo Boys.
I mean, I've not come across anyone myself, any Yahoo boys per se, but
Yeah.
you have come
know
across,
them.
of course.
Me, I personally,
No,
the
no.
ones that I know personally.
We know
are
them
legit.
because they came from a certain country and they're here. However, there are a large portion of the Nigerians that I know
They're legit.
They're
are legit.
Yeah.
They are hardworking people. They're working in oil offshore companies. Some are bankers. Some are directors in companies. Some are real estates. Legit, not Hush Puppies. Legit.
Yeah.
Hush Puppies' ears are ringing today.
Hey, come
But,
for
yeah.
us when
Accounting.
actually we're in Jeanette's house.
No,
I
I don't have a house. Palazzo Versace.
Anyways, guys, if you could summarize your, if you could give advice and summarize your life in Dubai, what would you say?
Guys,
Okay.
like life in Dubai is amazing.
Darling.
Darling.
Champagne, darling.
Cheers, guys.
Champagne lifestyle, darlings.
Darlings.
Jokes, but my summary of Dubai is it's like any country. It is what it is what you make. I was about to say it is what
I was just gonna say that. No, I was gonna say it is
However,
what you make
yeah.
it.
It is what you make it.
Yeah.
It's like life. You choose what kind of route you want to take in life. If you want the straightforward route, if you want a route, mind you guys, they don't tell you this when you first come to Dubai. Don't take loan in Dubai unless you want to die.
Credit cards.
Credit cards will kill your life.
Amen.
They steal. You know, in the Bible, the devil comes to lie, cheat, kill, and destroy. Dubai, credit cards, loans.
If you
Lie.
can't pay it off, you're trapped here.
Because you lie when the bank calls you. They have not paid me. They cheat you when they tell you there's no interest, mom. Kill you. You want to kill yourself because you haven't paid the bill. So do it.
You can't sleep at night.
No one ever guys.
No one ever.
No one ever. No. I
No one ever told
did
you.
have someone tell me that, but
And
then I was just like, you know what? I got this.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a very straightforward living. It's like living in any country. Don't live beyond your means. Me, if you want to know someone that I know deals, I am on the internet looking for where
Exactly.
the deals are,
Yeah.
where I can get the most for my money.
Yeah.
Ask them. They
She's
know.
sending us like 10 deals a day, guys.
I do not play.
Literally.
I don't play in the deals pond.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking for
How to live your best life.
how I
and-
on a
can live
budget.
My best life on Instagram,
On a budget.
On a budget.
aka balling on a budget.
Mm.
I know how to ball on a budget.
Yeah.
Trust me. I think I should do like a
I think you
little
should.
thing on
I
the
think you
balling on a
should.
budget.
Definitely, guys. Like, honestly, like, she's like a really good, like, she scouts for really good deals.
'Cause
Hit
we-
her up on her IG. I'll put it there.
I'm
for you.
very stingy when it comes to money. If it does not make sense to me, I'm looking at you like this.
You're like, Ruby, so you are the same.
No, my earlobe is so I can't come out. Those are the excuses I'm giving you. If I don't want to spend my money, and don't live beyond your means.
Yeah.
Dubai, the beautiful thing about Dubai is when you also come to Dubai and you get your bank, you open your bank account. Look for, number one, read the reviews online about whatever bank it is you're opening with. Look for the benefits of having an account in that bank. Look for their interests. Because there are some banks that if you withdraw from an ATM that does not belong to them, they charge you 10 dirham. What are you charging me 10 dirham for?
Yeah.
Even 2 dirham, guys. 2 dirham
10
goes
dirham
a long
is
way.
1,000 naira.
So when if you don't have a certain amount of money in your account at a time that they close the month, they charge you 15 dirham. These are things you need to look at.
Yeah.
Because 15 dirhams is taxi fare from my house to her house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this heat, do the math.
Yeah.
So you need to look at all of these things. Like if I open an account with a company, like do not be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah.
Ask questions where you don't know.
Yeah.
If you are like, especially with things to do with your money and your upkeep, your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Ask the questions. Do not be afraid to ask. Where you can gamble a free item, do it.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, 95% of the places in Dubai, they won't say no.
Exactly.
But realize that this is where I am. This is what I'm willing to spend, and don't go beyond that. When you go grocery shopping, have a list.
She'll continue for 7 days.
No, I'm just
I'm just going to be like what she said.
Have a list when you go shopping. Clothes. I write down how many bras I'm gonna buy. I write down.
Otherwise,
how
you
many
buy the
underwears.
whole shop.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll go to La Senza. From La Senza, I'll go to Victoria's Secret. From Victoria's Secret, I'll even come home and go to Unia.
Exactly.
So you need to be specific about, like how they say, when you go to God and you pray, be specific about your prayer. Don't venture around it.
Yeah, that's how you should
That's
be.
how you
Dubai.
should be.
Otherwise, everything is so flashy and whatever.
Yeah.
You're just going to be like, I want this,
Yeah.
and I want that, and I want this,
Yeah.
and I want that.
It's
And you'll
so
be like,
easy to
before
get
you
caught
know
up.
it,
I don't have money on my debit card. Take my
credit card. Because
Yeah.
every bank gives you a credit card. Like, they try to encourage the credit system. Before you know,
it's a trap. You are a
Because it's like,
certified
what?
black credit.
Don't do
it's
it.
like 5 times
Yeah.
your salary limit
Yeah.
per month on that card. So it's like,
You're just swiping.
You can actually be hush puppy, swiping in Gucci every day. Swipe.
literally
And then tomorrow, the difference between you and hush puppy is hush puppy can afford it. You can't.
0. So you can't now leave the country because you're stuck.
Unless they carry you like hush puppy.
Yeah. What's your advice, please?
Janet finished everything. Honestly,
Wow.
I feel like she did touch on everything in terms of just Dubai life is flashy. You can have whatever life you want here. You can have it. You can have Lamborghinis.
Private
You can
jets,
have Ferraris.
helicopter
You can have it
landing.
all. My advice is know why you're here. If you're here because you want to be living this fancy life and whatever, it's okay. If you're here because you actually want to make something of your life, use it as a stepping stone in your career, whatever, you can do that. It's really up to you.
Yeah.
And these parties, they don't finish.
Mhm.
Clubs, they don't
This
finish.
one, she's always inviting us.
the
But
that lifestyle.
I invite you for free.
Yeah.
For
That's
free.
free.
Yeah. So you need to it's about priorities. What is important to you and focus on that, because it's so easy to get distracted because it's all here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So let's say no.
Yeah. For me, I'd say, like, you know how back home the system just doesn't really help your life.
Yeah.
Here, the system wants to help you a lot. But the
too
thing
much,
is, like
yeah.
Nasha says, you need to focus on why exactly you came to this country.
Yeah.
And if you lose focus, if you lose sight of the focus as to why you came, you're going to be in shambles. You realize that you're now owing the bank 50k dirhams. That is what? 5 million. Am I calculating? Yeah, 5 million naira plus even more than that, I feel.
It's
No,
plus
5 million,
that.
5 million. Yeah, something like that. And that's not even including interest. So basically, long and short of it, it's a great place if you have your head straight and you want to come, you can make a lot of money as you're leaving.
Yeah.
Because even the government encourages for stuff like end of service benefits, and they give you for the
All
amount
companies,
of the amount
But
of
if you have
years
loans
that
and
you've
credit
been,
cards, you leave
and they
with
give you
nothing.
flights home. Most companies will give you a free flight home per year. You know, there are really good benefits of being here, and actually it's a really good place to live. If you have any other questions, don't forget to leave me a comment, and if you watch this video to this